Today, I speak with Rabbi Abraham Cooper. He was elected as Vice Chair of the United States Commission on International Religious Freedom. We discuss his experience seeing the fall of the Soviet Union, what the concerns are in China when it comes to human rights, and his past trip to Hong Kong. We also look into the role of the Commission, which will advise the Secretary of State on religious freedom around the world. Rabbi Abraham Cooper, thank you so much for joining us here on China Insider.
My honor to be here. Follow your network quite closely, actually.
Thank you very much. Rabbi Cooper, let's first talk about your role as Vice Chair of the U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom, and specifically with the China issues.
Yes, so speaking honestly, I was quite shocked to receive a call a few weeks back from the Minority Leader, Senator McConnell's office, saying that they would like to consider me to be a commissioner, and I was quite moved that they thought of me, but I wasn't sure they had the right guy. The bottom line is that I have been appointed. It's a wonderful, I think, recognition also of the human rights work and the work against anti-Semitism of the organization I've been involved with all these decades, the Simon Wiesenthal Center. But also personally, it's now 50 years since my visit to the Soviet Union during the Cold War in that atheistic regime to try to help 3 million trapped Jews in the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union ended without a single shot being fired. Yeah. And many of the problems that beset not only the Jews, but also Muslims and others, was the fact that atheism was the pillar of the Soviet system, that individual liberties out of the question, that the right to congregate, to pray together, was severely, severely restricted. 3 million Jews, 55 synagogues in a massive country like the Soviet Union. So it seemed like there was no hope, but when young activists there and around the world started to rally and in a respectful way to demand change and to allow people to leave, eventually much more positive things happened than we can ever imagine and dreamed of. Today, when we look at the human rights situation in China, it's quite dire. And one of the main reasons that I agreed to join USCIRF is that I knew that one of the commissioners, Nuri Turkel, is an American who was, I think, Chinese citizen and a Uyghur. Yeah. It's someone I know quite well. We've even written some essays together. And when I heard that he was a commissioner, I agreed to come on board, and I was very honored to put his name forward as the chairman of USCIRF. And I think that the symbolism that it was unanimous from Dr. Schneck, who was appointed by President Biden, to people who were appointed by Nancy Pelosi or McCarthy or Chuck Schumer. It was unanimous. I think that's an indication that it's not just the 6 people who decided that we should do it, but it reflects one of the few areas that millions and millions of Americans of all political and religious and ethnic orientations can agree upon. The Uyghurs are suffering deeply. We don't know exactly how to get it stopped, but there is a deep reservoir of goodwill. And when the American people wake up to an issue, and if it's sustained, they can help bring about change, even though on paper, with rational, logical analysis, it seems hopeless. I think for people of faith, it's never hopeless. And it's also very interesting for me, being an activist for Jewish causes and other causes over all these years.